Here.
Commissioner Lawson.
Here.
Commissioner Keating.
Here.
Commissioner Schlager.
Here.
Chairman Chadwick.
Here. First item on the agenda is election of officers. Do you hear any nominations?
Mr. Chairman, I would nominate Forrest Chadwick as chairman.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other nominations? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We'll open for vice chairman.
Mr. Chairman, I can nominate Mr. Commissioner. Second.
We have a motion and a second.
You know, Mr. I appreciate that, Matt. But I would, two reasons. First, I'll make the nomination. I would nominate John Lawson as vice chairman. And the reason is, I'm going to do duties down at the state for vice president of the Wyoming County Commissioners Association. So, time-wise, I think that we'd like to have somebody here doing that. And so I would nominate him. And I would, Mr. Chairman, I would withdraw my nomination.
You would decline
The
the nomination. Okay. And
Second.
okay, we've got the motion's been rescinded. We have a new motion and a second for John as vice chairman. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Congratulations. Would you please join me in the pledge of allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen.
Paad, 2781 Cherokee Lane. Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, I would reiterate part of what Judy said, and that welcome. This is a new panel board. It's some same faces, a couple of new faces, but it does create a new board. And as a new board and a new year, hopefully we can get things off to a new start. The three-minute rule that Judy addressed, I would go further and say, I'd ask that you consider rescinding the entire rules of civility resolution that was passed, because really the time limit and the ability of the chairman to control that time limit at his own discretion is the only thing that didn't have before anyways. I have 3 points. That was 1 point. Second point I'd like to make is that over the past several months, had a lot of discussion about just about parliamentary procedures, rules of parliamentary procedure, and what we're operating under, what this board's not operating under. As of yet, I haven't gotten an answer. I mean, evidently, there's nothing written that you're writing. You can say, well, parliamentary procedures, but nothing in writing. I'd ask this board to consider going ahead and officially adopting Robert's Rules of Order as the parliamentary procedures that you're operating under, so there's no confusion in the future. I think it's something that I believe this board's operated under that for a long time. Now all of a sudden, when there's an issue, it comes up that we're not operating under it. So again, I'd ask that you actually formally adopt that as your rules that you're operating this board under. The other thing is I would like to, I guess this is maybe pointed towards the new members more so than the other ones, but all in general. I would hope that in this year that everybody up here would agree to follow the rules, follow the regulations as they're written, and not bypass the ones they don't like, not twist them around. If you don't like the regulations, if you don't like the zoning regulations, change them to fit what you want. But as long as they're on the books, I'm going to ask that you follow them and make a commitment to follow what's there. Like I say, if you don't like them, change them. But as long as they're on the books, follow them. Don't just follow the ones you like and discharge the ones you don't. And with that, again, thank you for your time, and welcome to the new commissioners on here. Thank you.
Do we have any other public comments? If not, time for commissioner comments. We'll start with Steve. Commissioner Schlager.
Mr. Chairman, thank you both for welcoming us. I appreciate it. I guess the best thing I can say is I'll do the best I possibly can. That's the only promise I can make you.
That's what I want to hear.
And I think that's the best that any of us can do. And that's all I have, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Commissioner Hendry.
You know, I haven't got much. I went down last night to the inaugural ball, and quite a few people there. Everybody black tied up, and that was fun. That's the first time I've been to that. We get invited to those kind of things as commissioners a lot, but that's the first time I've been to one. It was quite a party. All the 5 elected officials were there in fine feather and danced away, and it was a good time.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Lawson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I too, like Mr. Schlager, thank Paul and Judy for welcoming us on the board here. Hope we can meet your expectations. And I think the advice of following the rules is a darn good advice. I don't know any commissioner that really would want to, I would hope, really want to violate the rules. But we make mistakes along the way. If I make a mistake along the way, I want to be informed immediately, and so I can correct it. Thank you.
Commissioner Keegan.
I'd also like to welcome the new commissioners. I think the complexion of the commission has changed. And, I think we've got a really strong commission to work with and looking forward to.
Thank you. And I too like to welcome our 2 new commissioners. And we've got you in the barrel now. So that's all I have. And if there's no
Mr. Chairman, I'd just like to say one thing. You know, you handed Steve, or Commissioner Schlager, a book about that thick and told him to read it word for word. He said he was going to, so boy, that's cracking the whip right off the bat.
Well, I haven't been sleeping well.
I got a couple of them for you, too.
And when you get done with that one, I got 4 more. Okay, if there's no objection, this meeting is adjourned. Public comments. This is the time that the public gets to address the commission. If you have anything you'd like to offer, please come to the lectern and state your name and address.
Judy Jones, 335 North 8 Mile, Casper, Wyoming. Good evening, Commissioners, Chairman. I wanted to come here tonight and welcome Mr. Lawson, Mr. Schlager, to the Board of County Commissioners, and congratulate Mr. Hendry for his re-election. I look forward to watching you gentlemen in action. I also want to say I hope you take your oath of office as serious as I take the protection of our constitutional rights and our property rights as a citizen. I know some of you are kind of camera shy. I think you'll get used to it in time. But I think my video is a way to reach even a broader audience of, evidently, people don't get to always come up here because they're still at work or whatever. With my due diligence, many more of the average voter will be able to see and hear and know without a doubt they made the right choices for the new commissioners. I want to also remind the new commissioners that 2015 can be a special year for all of us if the commissioners keep one thing in mind, that you are our representatives, that you hold true to the belief that one man can make a difference. And if you hold true to that belief, then you are doing your jobs. By asking your opinions and asking questions at meetings, executive sessions, and work sessions, you can change the course of how our county commissioners are viewed by the voters and the direction our county will be taking in the future. It's up to you to make your own personal relationships that do not interfere with the rights of the citizens, but please include your good moral standards by which all of us can look to you for real solid answers. This is a balancing act, I know, but if you do the best you can do, I'm sure you're going to do a great job. Okay, now I'm going to pick on you. The first order of business for me tonight is the repeal of the 3-minute rule. I still would like to see that go away. I think an average of about maybe 8 to 10 minutes. As you can see, the room's pretty empty, and I won't stand up here and run on and on about it. I've stated the problems with it. It's got free speech problems with it. It's also got constitutional implications, such as a restriction would not only hinder the ability of the people to be heard, but the ability of this commission to truly understand what someone is trying to say. If they're cut off at 3 minutes and they've got something, you know, people are shy. I'm not shy, we know that. But I mean, a lot of people get up there and when that buzzer goes off, they lose place where they're thinking. And you're not getting the whole story of what they're trying to tell you. Okay, and then, I wrote this last minute. See, fumbling around each time up. It makes me nervous. See, there it went. I can't even feel pain. All right, the last thing I think is I want to say that each of you are individual men, a separate elected official with responsibility to your voters personally. You have the right to use your voice, to vote any way you see fit. You should never be forced to agree to something you're not completely in agreement with. If you don't agree with the chairman, say so and why. You are all elected because of your personal stance on your issues by the voters who voted for you. They voted for your voice, not someone else's. There are 5 of you, and to me that's 5 voices that need to be heard and considered each time at a meeting when it's held. As Bill McDowell, my famous friend, said one time, the chairman's only extra duty is making the agenda and leading the meetings and breaking a tie of votes. Nothing else makes him more special. Each of you have a voice. I would like to see much more of this in the coming year. I would like to also ask that we get our podium back so people got a place to put their notes, their iPads, and something to write on when they address this commission. We're all adults in this meeting, in this public forum. I've never seen a city council meeting, courtroom, or legislative meeting held where no one had a place to put their papers to address a city body. So drag that podium out of the back room over there and let's show the public pettiness is no longer accepted by this board. Good luck and thank you for your time.
Do we have any other public comments?